Hey everybody, today let's talk about this Sears 1350 watt generator. Handy little unit that you can carry around with one hand. Alrighty folks, just quickly here I'm going to talk about this generator and how I got it and its story. I found this generator on Craigslist, listed for pretty cheap. The guy that I bought it from tried to do some work on it and he just couldn't get it to run. I don't know why, because it's never given me that hassle. So what I did is I put fresh gas in it right away and I put a fuel valve on it. I took the bowl off the carburetor, just kind of cleaned it out, pulled it, and it fired right up and ran. No problems. The genset part of this did need some tinkering though. The cycles were off and the voltage was off, so I had to adjust the speed that the engine ran at, so I had to adjust the governor. In a future video we'll talk about how to adjust the governor on your generator to get the right cycles and to get your right voltage under load and at idle. Okay, so I'm going to freehand the camera here and give you a little walk around, show you around on this generator. It does have the spark arrestor muffler and it still has original paint on it. It actually still had original paint on it all the way back here when I first got it. But I have ran it a bit, so the paint is burning off. It is a 1350 watt Sears alternator. It has positive, negative, and a fuse. It has 2 outlets. Came with the United States Forest Service qualified spark arrestor muffler. The air cleaner here in the carburetor. It is fully governed. Only has a little fuel tank on it here, as you can see. Let's see if I can adjust this around. And it does run pretty well on this tank. And the decals are in pretty good shape. It has the alternator data here. It has a maximum of 1350 watts, single phase 60 cycle at 3600 RPMs, which produces approximately 11.2 amps at 120 volts. I added a fuel valve here, and this is how I got it, with these springs and rubber mounts here. And that's a quick walk around, show you a little bit about the generator. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you starting it. It's pretty simple. The choke is up here. I turned on the fuel. We're going to start at about mid-choke and see if it starts. And it is a little finicky in the cold, but it usually will start. So there, it started pretty good, and I just used a screwdriver on the spark plug to shut it down because it doesn't actually have an on-off switch. You just have to short it out. It has this little tab here, but it has shocked me before, so now I just use a screwdriver. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you the generator under a bit of a load. I have a 1500 watt heater here. It's a little bit more than what this generator is rated for. It is able to buck the power draw a little bit, but not for very long. I'll show you that coming up. But I'm going to start with just the fan on as the generator warms up for a moment. And then we're going to flip over to the lowest heat setting, the middle heat setting, and then all the way up to the highest heat setting, which is the full 1500 watts, which will bring the generator down. And then we'll pop back to the middle setting, and I'll show you how well it runs at that. I'm guessing that's about 1000 watts. you have it. There's the generator at almost no load, level 1, level 2, level 3, which is overloaded, and then back down through and off. The generator does a really good job. It's not the greatest on fuel, but it, like I said, it does a really good job for powering light items for whatever you need the electricity for. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to show you more with a electrical meter or multimeter on how to set up your cycles per minute, and also make sure that you're getting correct voltage out of your generator. And you can also use that sometimes, depending on your meter, to check your amperage to make sure that you're not overloading it and that you're tuned at the proper amount of load too, so that you're getting your right cycles and right voltage.